evening from Elk River. Elks taking on the Bison of Buffalo. Last game before Christmas for the Elks. Elks will have a home tournament starting on Friday here. Game on Friday, I believe 2 on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure on that. Elks beat Buffalo earlier this season in Buffalo. We're going to repeat that here tonight. Elks will have Blonigan in net tonight. Elks will start with Jacobson, Fink, Voss, Toft, and Ullman. Jacobson will take the draw for the Elks. And we're underway. Puck goes into the Buffalo zone. Buffalo pick it up along the boards, try to chip it ahead. Foss got his stick on it, holds the zone. Jacobson sends it down low. Puck's gonna go back behind the net. Buffalo plays it in the corner, loses an edge, plays it ahead, knocked off his stick by Jacobson. Puck into the corner again. Buffalo has it, throws it back behind the net, near side up the boards. Fink will play it, drops it back down to Foss. Foss has it along the boards, tries to cut across, he gets knocked down. Fink will pick it up behind the net. Fink has it poked off his stick. Buffalo gets it back. Up the boards, hits the official. Puck is loose in the corner. Towards the slot, Fink gets it, puck up top towards Toft. Toft back down to Fink. Fink takes a look. Shot was just wide. Jacobson knocked off his stick, running into the boards. Buffalo back up the boards, up to the blue line and out. Buffalo sends it deep. Ullman gathers it in the corner. Throws it behind the net to Toft. Toft tries to chip it in, puck comes right out front to Blonigan. Blonigan knocks away, puck loose out front, Jacobson with it. Buffalo throws it back down low. Behind the net, Ullman with it. Up ahead to Foss. Foss gets written off, the puck stays with it, gets it to Hansen. Hansen kicks it ahead, but Buffalo throws it back to center ice. Buffalo's going to turn it back towards the Elk River zone. He carries it in. His shot is blocked, and he's run into the boards by Brzezinka. Puck's loose. Knocked off his stick by Sherrod. Sherrod up ice. Sherrod will carry it in. Jackson Sherrod comes in. Shot. Puck's loose out in front. Net is off. Save Puck dropped right in front of him in the crease. Elks tried to play it. In the midst of the scrum, the net came off. 13:30 remaining in the first. We'll have a face-off in the Buffalo zone. I guess we're going to come out of the zone. Sherritt will take the draw. Puck comes to Brzezinka, who will send it deep. Puck goes aside of that, goalie directs it into the corner. Buffalo, ridden off the puck by Sherritt, comes to Hansen. Hansen's shot, rebound comes out, puck is loose. Givens takes a shot, backhand goes just wide of the net. Sherritt up top to Dahl. Dahl back down to Sherritt. Sherritt sends it across Brzezinka. Brzezinka takes a step in. He's going to fire, blocked by Buffalo. Buffalo plays it in the corner. He sends it up ice. Elks hold it at the blue line. Hansen has it. Hits a stick lifted. Buffalo knocks it away. Brzezinka throws it to the boards. He'll get it. He takes another shot. That sails high off the glass. Up ice. Dahl will get it in the corner. Carries behind the net. He's going to look up ice. Slides past a couple Buffalo players. Buffalo has it at center ice. Back into their zone. D-to-D pass. Looks up ice. To Brzezinka. Brzezinka keeps it out of the zone. Buffalo carries it in, and that should have been offsides. They're going to say no. Puck comes out of the zone. Buffalo has it. Froelich and Sinclair pressuring. Buffalo throws it back up the board. Sinclair there to hold the zone. They're carried along the boards. Tries to step across out in front. Hansen's shot is blocked. Hansen up top to Hobson. Hobson sends that in. Goalie sees it, makes a save. 12:13 remaining in the first. Face off to the blocker side of the goalie. Hansen on the draw. Puck along the boards to Froelich. Froelich up top to Hobson. Hobson's shot blocked by Buffalo. Hobson gets it back. Another shot. Goalie gloves it. Buffalo's player's stick sounded weird when it got hit, but it looks like it's okay. Nance will take a draw again. Along the boards, Froelich tries to play it. Buffalo gets it back behind the net. They'll throw it back at the boards. Euchre has it, leaves it for Sinclair. Sinclair cuts towards the middle. Hansen takes a shot. Goalie makes the save. Wasn't quite sure because he didn't know where it was. 11:53 remaining in the first. Elks are going to change. Jacobson will take the draw. Puck towards the net. Buffalo gets it. Sent across, blocked, and out to Ullman. Ullman back up the boards. Loose at center ice. Fink gets it back to Ullman. Ullman pulls the puck away from the boards. Drops it back to Toff. Toff looks up ice. Toff sends ahead to Jacobson. Knocked off his stick. Buffalo carries it back into their zone. Sent up the boards. Buffalo has it. They'll carry it in. Towards the slot. Shot off the post. Back behind the net, into the corner, Toff with it. Toff tries to get to Fink. Fink will get out of the zone to Jacobson. Jacobson gets it up center ice. Jacobson will carry it into the zone, and they're going to be just offsides. Jackson Sherritt will begin to take the draw. Hansen and his Buffalo counterpart getting a little too close to the draw. Back to Brzezinka. Brzezinka sends it to Hansen. Hansen sends it deep. Puck goes back behind the net. Buffalo will carry it behind their net. Givens pokes it off his stick. Givens will pick it up in the corner. Givens sends it up top to Brzezinka. Brzezinka walks in. Brzezinka shot wide of the net. Comes back up the boards to Dahl. Dahl sends it back down to Sherritt. Sherritt gets ridden into the boards. Buffalo comes away with it. Buffalo up ice. Dahl slows him down. Into the corner. Dahl throws it back behind the net. Brzezinka picks it up. Pass across. Out in the neutral zone to Givens. Givens sends it into the Buffalo zone. Buffalo sends it right back out. Givens has it. Elks need to clear. Givens will turn it into the zone. Carries it down low. Behind the net. Battle for it. Givens gets ridden off the puck. He'll stay with it. Puck out towards the slot. Buffalo picks it back up. Sends it up ice, up and out of the zone. I think it hit the rink of stick. But they're going to say icing. Sounded like it looked like it hit a stick, but the Elks get the benefit of the call there. .10:09 remaining in the first. Hansen will take the draw. Puck comes up top to Euchre. Euchre's going to take a look. He can take a shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound comes out. Buffalo with it. They'll skate it up along the boards. Buffalo will send it in. Played up top, deflects off a skate and up and out in the neutral zone. Slides into the Buffalo zone. Sinclair will pressure. Puck stopped at the blue line. Froelich carries it in. Froelich towards the slot. He's going to pass across Sinclair. Sinclair's shot goes just wide. Another shot goes off the goalie, up to the boards, and out. Cross to Hobson. Hobson back to Euchre. Euchre sends it head to Hansen off his skates into the Buffalo zone. Back up towards the blue line. Froelich able to hold, gets to Euchre. Euchre sends that in, goalie deflects that into the corner. Froelich pin. Hansen tries to pick it up down low. He gets run into the boards. Buffalo gives it back. Carries behind the net. Sent up ice. Elks off for a change. Hobson knocks it away, and Euchre's going to turn it back up ice. Euchre carries it in. Stops, takes a look. Shot blocked. Up towards the blue line. Foss steps up. Gets knocked away from him and out to the neutral zone. Jacobson with it. Jacobson tries to pass across. Intercepted by Buffalo. Puck goes to the boards. Foss sends it back to Jacobson. Jacobson will carry it in. He gets the stick taken off it out of his hands. Up ice. Icing. 8:43 remaining in the first. Jacobson will take the draw. Finks able to throw the puck down low. He has it in the corner. Drops it back to Foss. Foss in the corner. Loses one. Shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound out in front. Buffalo comes away with it. He'll turn and carry behind the net. Into the corner. Foss runs him off the puck, and Foss gets run off the puck. Fink now in the corner. Up top. Ullman. Ullman's shot. Deflected just wide of the net. Jacobson tries to play it. Puck goes behind the net. Fink with it. Fink plays it behind the net. Right on the side, goes behind the net, down into the corner. Now back in the near side corner. Up the boards, Toft holds it at the blue line. Jacobson rocks it down low, poked away. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson throws it back down to Foss. Foss's shot is blocked and goes just wide. Merrick Hansen with it. Up top to Toft. Toft to send that in, deflects off a stick and goes just wide of the net. Back to Toft. Toft is ridden off the puck. Buffalo's going to come up ice with it. Buffalo skates it up along the boards. He's run into the boards. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a roughing call on the Elks. Toft into the box with 7:30 remaining in the first. Not sure, just a good hard hit to the boards. Checking is still allowed at Bantams, but we'll get a roughing call. Sherritt, Gibbons, Dahl, Brzezinka. On to kill the penalty for the Elks. Buffalo has it up top. Played along the boards. Played across. Out in front, Elks get a piece of it. Actually, I think Buffalo got a piece of it, tipped it right past line. Power play goal for Buffalo. deflected off a stick and went wide into the back of the net. Share it on the drop. Buffalo picks it up. Sent deep. Back behind the net. Brzezinski with it. Throws it back, but Buffalo's there to play it behind the net. Sherritt takes it off his stick. Sherritt can't play it. He throws it back to the boards to Hansen. Hansen plays it ahead, but Buffalo knocks it down. Knocked off his stick. Brzezinski skated out. Throws it wide to Hansen. Hansen along the boards. Hansen carries it in. Hansen's shot. Blocker saved by the goalie into the corner. Knocked away by Gibbons. Gibbons kicks it behind the net. Carries up the boards. Drops it back to Hansen. Hansen tries to go to Sherritt. Sherritt shot. Goalie makes a save and he'll cover it. Hansen will take the draw. Sinclair's shot is blocked. He tries to pick it back up. Buffalo comes away with it. Now Hansen gets it. Along the boards. Sent back down behind the net. Near side into the corner. Hobson steps up, holds it. Puck goes down low. Buffalo sends it back up the boards. Skating up and out of the zone. Poked away. Sinclair with it. Shot blocked. Goalie will cover it. Jacobson will take the draw. Top to Hobson. Hobson's shot's going to go wide and up the boards. Euchre has it. Sends it down low. Jacobson running to the boards. He will pick the puck back up. Up top to Fink. Fink winds, shoots. Goalie deflects that into the corner. Jacobson running to the boards again. Foss over to Hobson. Hobson fires. Goalie put that into the corner. Jacobson with it. Up top to Euchre. Euchre tries to go across to Foss. Foss able to hold the zone. Buffalo takes it away, though. Buffalo's going to skate it out. Jacobson able to hold it at the blue line. Foss carries it out. Elks have to regroup. To Euchre. Up to Hobson. Hobson loses the puck. Foss gets it. Plays it ahead. Fink at the blue line. Sends it deep. Buffalo plays it up the boards. Hansen able to hold it. Out in front to Foss. Foss ridden off the puck. Goalie will cover it. Sherritt will take the draw. Loose in the dot. Gibbons has it behind the net. Gibbons. Up top to Ullman. Back to Gibbons. Gibbons walks in. Gibbons gets in Sherritt. Sherritt doesn't get much on his shot. Buffalo takes it away. Buffalo will send up the blue line. Ullman sends it across to Hansen. Hansen plays it along the boards. He'll send it in. Goalie makes a save. Puck out front. Buffalo throws it to the boards. Ullman has it. Back to Sherritt. Sherritt shot. Goal! Sherritt beats the goalie high. We are tied at 1. I believe Sherritt from Ullman. Maverick Hansen will take the draw. Dahl sends it up ice. behind the net. Goalie leaves it. Back up the boards. Maverick Hansen pokes it back down, but Buffalo's there to play it. Froelich knocks it off his stick. Sinclair has it. He throws it down in the corner. Buffalo. Back up the boards. Hansen tries to pin him. Brzezinka's shot deflects off a Buffalo player. Puck out in front. Elks try to play it. Kicked away, and Buffalo can't clear it. Now Sinclair sends it deep. Buffalo back behind their net. Up the boards. Off of Dahl's stick up ice. Will not be icing. Brzezinka in the corner. Poked away. Gets it back. Flipped ahead. Buffalo can't hold the zone. Elk get it up to the blue line and out. Froelich ridden off the puck. Tries to play it in. Buffalo's holding against the boards. Sinclair gets it into the zone. Buffalo gets it back. They'll skate out of the zone. Back up ice. Poked away by Dahl. Buffalo sends it into the corner. Hansen has it. Sent ahead to Froelich. Gets deflected out to center ice. Buffalo sends it right back into the Elk River zone. Dahl plays it. Dahl has it at center ice. Poked off his stick back into the Elk River zone. Euchre with it. Euchre up the boards to Dahl. Dahl gives it to Jacobson. Jacobson carries it in. Knocked off his stick, but Fink not able to play it. It came right back to Fink, but it went through his legs. Buffalo with it again. Sent back behind the net up the boards. Fink has it now. To Jacobson. Jacobson deflects it. Goal! Jacobson from Fink, and the Elks take the lead. Elks with a tipped goal of their own. Battle Ford at center ice. Jacobson gets knocked down. Buffalo gets it back. He'll send it deep. It's going to wrap behind the net into the far side corner. Euchre gets there first. Knocks the Buffalo player down. Shot. Ronnie going to make the save. Buffalo gets it back. Out in front. Elks break that up. Foss intercepts the pass. Foss will carry it in and get ridden into the boards. Buffalo has it in their zone. Foss knocks it off his stick. Now out in the neutral zone. Hobson waits for the Elks to clear. He'll skate it in. Shot. Goalie makes save with his glove. The puck goes wide. He didn't catch it. Jacobson or Hansen with it. Out in front. Hobson will step up and knock the puck away, but Buffalo gets it out. You share it. Sends it deep. Into the near side corner. Taken away by the Elks. Buffalo has it again. Up and out of the zone. Ullman there. Buffalo had a player leaking. Ullman with it. Head to Hansen. Hansen sends it across off the boards to Toft. Toft will carry it out of the zone. He gets ridden off the puck. Givens with it now. Givens tries to cut towards the middle. Gets past the Buffalo player. Takes a shot. Goalie with a save. Elks have it. Send it deep. Buffalo back behind their net. In the corner. Givens throws it up the boards to Toft. Toft will walk in. Shot, goalie makes a save, rebound comes out. Buffalo has it, throws it back into the corner. Hansen drops it back to Sherritt. To Givens. Givens can't get it. Puck comes to Toft. Toft will send that towards the net. Goalie makes the save. Givens tied up. Gets the puck back. Tries to send it across. Buffalo breaks it up. Back to Sherritt out in front. Sherritt shot wide of the net. Merrick Hansen picks it up. He sends it up top to Ullman. Ullman shot from the point. Knocked down. Buffalo skated up and carried out. Throws it up ice. No ice and Toft with it. Elks are going to go right back up ice with it. Ullman to Hansen. Leaves it for Maverick Hansen. Buffalo takes it away. Maverick Hansen gets it back. Into the corner. Down low. Froelich tied up. Sinclair with it now. He gets ridden off the puck and ridden down. Buffalo plays it in the corner. Backhands it ahead. Comes right back to Sinclair. Sinclair towards the slot. Goalie sees it, makes a save. .9 seconds remaining in the first. Buffalo gets it off the draw. Played ahead. Skates it up ice. Brzezinski tries to knock it off the stick. Elks come away with it. Dahl throws it up out in the neutral zone. Buffalo has it. Back into the Elk River zone. Buffalo has it. Played across. Elks got a piece of it. Broke it up. Back behind the net. Dahl has it. Play in the corner. Has to avoid the official. Plays it back up the boards. Sinclair will tie him up. Buffalo has it back. Up top. Shot block. Towards the net. Blotting it. Covers it. And that'll end the period. After one, Elks leading 2-1. Jacobs and Foss, Fink, Hobson, Euchre. Start the second for the Elks. Jacobson will take the draw. Buffalo wins the draw. They'll play it at the blue line, sent ahead. Euchre knocks it off his stick and puts it into the Buffalo zone. Buffalo tries to play it along the boards. They'll get it back. Skate it up, out to center ice, and then into the Elk River zone. Knocked off the puck by Fink, and Elks will get it right back out of the zone. Foss plays it ahead. Foss along the boards, sends it down below the goal line. Jacobson has it down low. Out front shot, goalie will make the save. 14:33 left in the second. Sheridan to take the draw for the Elks now. Down low. Back behind the net, Buffalo has it. Hansen pressures it. He tries to pull the puck away. Buffalo has it. Now it's knocked off their stick. Back up the boards. Up top to Toft. Toft will send that in towards the net. Goes back behind the net. Buffalo has it down low. Givens with it. Givens out to Sherritt. Toft, I'm sorry. His shot is blocked. Goes high up over the net. Hansen gets it back. Up top goes to Sherritt towards the blue line, and Sherritt's going to have to pick it up out in the neutral zone. Back to Ullman. Back to Sherritt. Back to Ullman. Ullman head to Hansen. Hansen goes ahead, goes off from the Buffalo player to the goalie, who will direct it towards Givens. Givens just was a step slower. He would have had an open net. Hansen knocks it away. Sherritt shot. That's blocked. Back into the corner. Hansen with a hit. They're going to get Hansen with a penalty here. Might be taking them both. Hansen and his dance partner both to the box. 13:35 remaining in the first. Face-off in the Buffalo zone. So got them both. Coach Dremko just wants an explanation as to what happened. Looks like it's a satisfactory explanation, and we will get back to hockey. Maverick Hansen will take the draw. To Sinclair. Sinclair's shot goalie makes the save. Buffalo has him in the corner. Sinclair pins him. Puck comes away. Dahl up top to Hansen. Hansen's going to play it along the boards. Back down to Dahl. To Sinclair. Bounces off his stick. Hansen picks it up down low. Hansen stays with it. Turn, takes a shot, rings off the crossbar. Dahl gets it back. Down low to Sinclair, back up top to Hansen. Hansen to Dahl. Back to Sinclair. Shot, goalie will make the save and hold on to it. 12:59 remaining in the second. Elks get some fresh legs out there. Jacobson take the draw. Deflects off of the supports for the glass and came right out in front of the net. Fink with it up to Foss, just out of his reach. Euchre with it. Back down to Fink. Fink's shot gets knocked down in front. Buffalo up ice with it. Poked away by Euchre, goes into the Elk River zone. Euchre carried behind the net. Knocked away by Buffalo. Buffalo plays along the boards. Back down low, Buffalo has it. Centered pass shot gets knocked down in front by Brzezinski, or Hobson, I'm sorry. Hobson up ice with it. Hobson ridden off the puck and Elks to the offsides. Sherritt will take the draw. Sherritt ridden off the puck, comes back to Ullman. Ullman to Toft. Toft sends it ahead to Sinclair. And we got icing. Face off the Elk zone. Blocker side of Lonigan. Into the corner. Up the boards to Givens. Givens will carry it out. Skates it into the zone, stops, waits for help. He loses an edge. Buffalo gets it back up out in the neutral zone. Toft not able to play it. Sherritt steps in front, knocks the puck away. Ullman run into the boards. Ullman sits the Buffalo player down. Toft goes it back to Ullman. Ullman to Givens. Givens will skate it up and out of the zone. Givens carries it in, drops back to Sherritt. Sherritt has it knocked off his stick. Brzezinski gathered out at center ice. Brzezinski off the board. Buffalo intercepts and throws it back in the Elk River zone. Brzezinski with it. Plays it ahead again. Buffalo has it. Set right back up the boards to Brzezinski. Brzezinski will carry it in. Brzezinski in the corner, now back behind the net. Loses the puck and comes out of the zone. Brzezinski to Frolik. Frolik plays the puck. He gets ridden off the puck. Here comes to Sinclair. He'll skate it in. Sinclair to Frolik. Comes over to Dahl. To Maverick Hansen. Sent across to Brzezinski. Brzezinski shot wide of the net. Goes into the corner and up the boards. Hansen gets it back. Back behind the net. A couple of bison on him. He gets run over. Frolik with it now. Up top to Dahl. Back to Frolik. Tried to send it into Dahl. Buffalo breaks it up. Buffalo up ice. Brzezinski and Dahl, everybody back. That shot goes wide. Brzezinka up the boards. He will smoke the Buffalo player. Up the boards, but not out. Now out of the zone. Froelich has it. Chips it ahead. Brzezinka does not have a stick anymore. Well, offsides. Hansen out of the box. Elks get into the zone. Buffalo picks it up, though. Sent up ice. Euchre got a stick on it. Bouncing puck. Hobson sends it ahead out of the zone. Buffalo sends it right back in. Deflects off the official. Buffalo plays it along the boards. Back behind the net. Centering pass. Euchre is there to poke it away, but not out. Now Foss will pick it up. Foss plays along the boards. Sends it ahead to Hobson. He'll carry it in. Hobson shot goal. He kicks it to the boards. Fink takes it away. Fink drops it back to Euchre. Euchre's shot goes wide. Fink with a shot goal, he makes a save. Up to the blue line, but Foss there a hole. Foss sends it over to Fink. Fink sends it down below the goal line, back behind the net. Jacobson with it. Centering pass out front. Buffalo knocks that away. Back up the boards. Euchre gets it down to Foss. Foss tries to cut to the middle. Gets the puck on his stick, loses it. And Buffalo's going to try to skate it out. Have it at center ice. Gets into the Elk zone. Euchre there to play it. Euchre throws it across. Tries to go to Hansen. Buffalo gets it back. Sends it deep. Puck behind the net. Hobson with it. Plays it up to Hansen. Hansen flips it up ice. Buffalo holds it. He's going to take a shot. Blondie going to make the save and cover it. Sherrod will take the drop. Holman up the boards. Toff there to play it. Hits the official. Toff gets it back behind the net. Holman and Toff battle for the puck. Puck up the boards. Hansen plays it ahead. Sherrod will get it out of the zone. Sherrod avoids the official. Sherrod up ice. He gets tripped. And Elks are going to have a power play here. .25 remaining in the second. Elks on their first power play of the game. I'm going to call a slash. It's a trip, but 2 minutes is 2 minutes. Sinclair will take the drop. Buffalo gets it, throws it up ice, but Sinclair's there to play it. Up top to Omen. Omen back to Sinclair along the boards. Sinclair walks in to Hansen. Hansen turns, fires. Goalie makes a save. Sinclair has it in the corner. Up top to Sherrod. To Omen. Back to Sherrod. Drops it back to Hansen. Hansen along the boards. He'll cut towards the middle. Over to Sinclair. Sinclair will walk in. Sinclair's shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound comes out. Elks try to stuff the rebound. Puck comes back out to Hansen. Hansen. Up top to Omen. Omen will hold it at the blue line. Back to Sinclair. Sinclair walks in. Sinclair's shot. Goal! Sinclair gives the Elks a 3-1 lead. .7:43 remaining in the second. 3-1 Elk River. I don't know what the discussion here is. sending the player back to the box. I don't know what's going on. They take the goal away? They're having a face-off, but they're almost looking like they're acting like they're going to take the goal away. But I don't know why they would take it away. It's on the board for now. We'll see if it comes down. Buffalo still has a player in the box. I guess they called a penalty after the Elks scored. So the Elks are right back on the power play. Up top to Sinclair. Back to Hansen. To Omen. Shot. Goalie sees it. Puck's loose out in front. Sinclair came charging. It's just out of his reach. Sinclair will play it along the boards. Back down to Hansen. Hansen cuts towards the middle. Hansen shot. Goalie makes a save and get a whistle. So something that happened after the Elks scored that Buffalo got called for a penalty. 7:21 remaining in the second. Minute 39 left on the penalty to Buffalo. Hansen. Or I'm sorry, Omen to Sinclair. Sinclair's going to walk in. Sinclair back to Hansen. Hansen. In pressure, gets it to Sinclair. Up top to Omen. Omen's going to send a shot in. That gets deflected. Goes just wide up the board. Sinclair with it. He's going to walk in. He's going to give it to Hansen. Hansen along the boards. Down low. Up to Sinclair. Just past Sinclair, and that'll leave the zone. Elks will have to regroup. Omen skates it up. Omen carries it in. Omen will skate it behind the net. Up the boards to Sinclair. Sinclair over to Hansen. Hansen and Sherritt by each other. Sherritt picks it up. Gets it to Sinclair. Sinclair's going to walk in. Back to Sherritt. Sherritt walks in. Sherritt shot blocked. Buffalo will miss it. They're going to get Sherritt for a hook. Their sticks got caught up. Sticks got tangled. I mean, he did pull on the stick, but he didn't hook the player. 6:26 remaining in the second. Face off in the Elk zone. We are 4-on-4 for the next 43 seconds. Hooking on Sherritt. It's 4-on-4. Buffalo needs to get one out there. Buffalo tried substituting after the official signal that we were good, so they got to put that player back on the ice. Jacobs will take the draw. Into the corner. Brzezinski tries to hook the boards and deflects off the Zamboni doors. Now back to the boards to Foss. Foss will skate it up, gives it to Jacobson. Jacobson crosses center ice. Jacobson carries it in. Carries it behind the net. Poked off his stick, stays with it, gets it back. Up the boards to Dahl. Dahl leaves it for Foss. Foss' shot goes just wide of the net, comes to Jacobson. Jacobson tries to play it behind the net. He gets run into the boards. Buffalo will try to pick it up, but now Foss has it in the corner. Foss gets ridden down. Dahl picks it up. Dahl comes up top to Jacobson. Jacobson leaves it for... Well, Jacobson's just going to skate it out. Buffalo's full strength. Drew didn't realize that Buffalo's coming out of the box. Buffalo gets it back, skates it into the zone, poked off his stick. Buffalo has it. Carries it down low. Buffalo will get it up top. Shot attempt is blocked. Brzezinski gets it down low. 55 seconds left on the penalty to Sherritt. Buffalo up top. Plays it down along the boards. He tries to cut towards the middle. Shot blocking and gloves it. 5:12 remaining in the second period. Sinclair will take the drop. Buffalo plays it up top. Knocked off his stick by Euchre. Euchre back into the blue line, but can't get on. Euchre gets it back. Euchre pokes it ahead to Givens. Gives it to Sinclair. Sinclair throws it deep. Puck bounces behind the net. Buffalo there to gather it. He throws it back behind the net. Up the boards, back behind the net again. Back up the boards. Sinclair will step up and hold it along the blue line. He gets it taken away by Buffalo, and Buffalo will skate it out. Passed ahead. Euchre there. Euchre throws it up to center ice. Buffalo has it back. Sinclair knocks it towards the Buffalo zone, but not in. Buffalo with it at center ice. Now sends it back into the Buffalo zone. 5 seconds left in the penalty to share it. Played across. Buffalo skates it in. Dropped, intercepted by Hansen. Hansen gives it to Givens. Givens will give it to Sherritt. Sherritt comes in. Sherritt to Hansen. Hansen back to Sherritt. And Givens couldn't get his stick on. He was tied up with the Buffalo player. Buffalo sends it back up ice. Hobson has it knocked away. Buffalo's going to come in. Euchre throws that away. Euchre skates it up. Across the center ice. Carries it in. Back to Froelich. Froelich cuts towards the middle. Froelich shot goal. He makes a save. Rebound out. And he'll cover it. Maverick Hansen shot at the goalie at the whistle. Buffalo didn't think too much of that, and Merrick Hansen told him to get away. 3:54 remaining in the second. Hansen will take the drop. Along the boards, Froelich tied up. Maverick Hansen will play it down low. Gets it back along the boards. Cuts towards the middle. Sends it back to Toft. Toft will play it along the boards. Toft carries it down low. He's ridden into the boards. Froelich with it now. Back down to Toft. Toft in the corner. Gives it to Froelich. Froelich, as it poked away, he gets it back. He's going to send it high and up and out of play. 3:27 remaining in the second. Elks leading 3-1. Elks have it up top. Toft down to Froelich. Froelich plays along the boards. Tries to go to Hansen, poked away. Buffalo picks it up. Buffalo will send it up ice. Carries it into the Elk zone. He's going to send it deep back behind the net. Toft, first one there. Goes it back behind the net to Ullman. Ullman looks ahead. Scans the ice, sends it up ice. Buffalo got a piece of it, but it comes right to Froelich. He'll skate it into the zone. Froelich cuts towards the middle, tries to get it to Hansen. Buffalo deflects that. Back of the boards, Ullman tries to hold out. Buffalo gets it into the center ice. Toft to Hansen. Hansen carries it in. Merrick Hansen behind the net. Across to Toft. Toft's shot was just wide of the net. Merrick Hansen throws it back behind the net. Jacobson there to play it. To Hansen, just out of his reach. Dahl gets it over to Brzezinka. Brzezinka has to gather out of the zone. That was out. They're going to say not. That clearly came out. Elks dodged one there. Ref was standing right there, too. Foss sends it deep. Back behind the net, up the boards. Dahl gets it to Jacobson. That one comes out of the zone. Jacobson with it, waits for the Elks to clear. To Foss. Foss will carry it, turn up ice. Foss will throw it into the corner. Foss behind the net. Out in front, Jacobson tried to redirect it, goes just wide. Jacobson tries to cut in the middle, he gets drugged down. Puck comes to Foss. Foss throws it to the boards. Shot, goalie gets just a piece of the goalie and goes wide. Out in front, Buffalo knocks it down, comes to Brzezinka. Brzezinka fires, sails up and over the net and out of the zone. Dahl will pick it up deep in the Elk River zone. He'll skate it behind the net. Elks will regroup. Dahl up off the boards. Tries to get it to Jakes, and Buffalo intercepts. Buffalo cuts towards the middle. Dahl tries to press some shot. Waddingham makes the save. Elks try to get it out. Foss has it along the boards. Sent up and out in the neutral zone. Buffalo gets it back. Sent back into their zone. Fans on his pass attempt. Fink's going to pressure him now. Into the corner. Back up the boards. Jacobson steps in front, takes the puck away. Jacobson can't play it. Buffalo sends it ahead, but intercepted by Foss. Buffalo has it again. Sent across, up ice. Euchre with it. Euchre will carry it in. Knocked off his stick. Foss sends it deep. Sinclair tries to play it along the boards. Over to Sherritt. Sherritt back to Euchre. Flex off his stick and out of the zone. Euchre back to Sinclair. Sinclair will send that deep. Givens and Sherritt. Givens gets there first. Givens in the corner. Tries to go up top to Euchre. Euchre pulls the puck in. He's going to take a shot. Goalie makes a save. Puck goes down low. Buffalo has it back in the corner. Sherritt takes it away. Sherritt gets run over. Buffalo's going to throw it up ice. Hobson there first. Back to Euchre. Euchre sends it ahead to Givens. Givens will play it towards the boards, and that will end the second period. After two, Elks leading 3-1. Elks are severely outshooting Buffalo. 35-5. Buffalo's lone goal was a redirect on the power play. We will have a Zamboni break. back for the start of the third. Elks leading 3-1. Waiting for Buffalo to come back out. Still waiting on Buffalo. Elks ready for the draw. Buffalo is slowly coming out of the tunnel. I would expect to see Buffalo come out with some intensity here to start the third. Refs are ready to drop the puck, and Buffalo still has players coming out of the tunnel. All right, the very last Buffalo player is back on the ice. Buffalo's in no real hurry to get started. Their goalie is still, that second goalie is just still standing on the ice. Now he's back in the bench area. Buffalo's coaches are not on the bench yet. They took their sweet time. There's a coach on the bench now, so we can start the third. Sherrod will take the drop. Elks will play it in. Buffalo gets it back. Up towards the boards. Up and just out of Ullman's reach. Toft there tries to break it up. Ullman gets a piece of it and pokes it away. Toft tries to let the boards. Buffalo breaks it up. Puck loose to the dot. Buffalo gets it back. Knocked off his stick. Buffalo gets it back. Buffalo's going to take a look. He's going to shoot. Blondie deflects that into the corner. Over to Ullman. Ullman ahead to Givens. Givens will have it at center ice. Loses it off his stick. Merrick Hansen will pick it up. He's going to take a shot goalie with a blocker save. And the corner back to Hansen. Hansen up top to Toft. Toft able to get it. Throws it back down. High off the glass. Into the corner. Back up the boards. Buffalo with it. Flips it up over Ullman. Sherrod to Toft. Head to Hansen. Hansen lets it go into the zone. Buffalo gathers it behind their net. Givens steps in front. Has the puck knocked away. Merrick Hansen sends it deep. Back behind the net. Givens pokes it into the corner. Givens has it. Pass out in front. Buffalo's goalie pokes that away. Dahl drops back to Hansen. Hansen plays it along the boards. Sends it down low. Frolic got a piece of it, but Buffalo's going to get up and out of the zone, up ice. Brzezinski in the corner with it. Loses the puck. Buffalo gets it back. Hansen steps up, takes it away. He flips it ahead, but Buffalo knocks it off his stick. Dahl with it. Being pressured by Buffalo. Dahl gets around him. They skate it out. Sends it up towards the Buffalo zone. Buffalo has it along the boards. Frolic takes it away, throws it down low. Buffalo has it again. Near side up the boards. Frolic ties him up. Frolic takes it away. He gets ridden into the boards. Buffalo Sends it into the corner, back up the boards. Euchre holds it at the blue line. He's going to take a shot. Goalie sends that into the corner. Sinclair plays it ahead. Froelich not able to pick it up. Buffalo has it along the boards. They'll skate it out. Euchre rides it into the boards. And Hobson throws it back up the boards. Euchre sits the Buffalo player down. It's going to be a penalty on Euchre. Blonningham makes a save. Sends it into the corner. Buffalo has it. Euchre's going to go to the box. Hansen touches up. Oh, we'll get a whistle. Roughing on Euchre. The only thing I think of is he might have lifted his shoulder as he put him into the boards. Otherwise, I didn't see anything there. Jacobson will take the draw on the kill. Buffalo has it off the draw. He's going to play it up across into the slot. He fans on it. He gets it back up top. Back up top. Out of his reach. Gets it back at the blue line and has to take it out of the zone. Buffalo leaves the zone. They're going to come back up ice with it. Jacobson ties him up. Elks get it back to the blue line. Back towards the blue line. Buffalo can't play it. Fink from his knees gets it to Jacobson. Jacobson will carry it in along the boards. Buffalo takes it away. Jacobson will retreat. Get off for a change. Buffalo skates it up just past Sherritt. Carries it into the zone. Up top. Back along the boards. Back up top. Back along the boards. Sent across. Shot blocked by Sherritt. Buffalo gets it back. Puck's going to go back behind the net, up the boards. Buffalo plays it along the boards. Sent out front. Buffalo gets it, poked off his stick. Another shot blocking and sends that wide. Buffalo plays it behind the net. Knocked off his stick by Toft. Toft tries to clear. He's run into the boards. Buffalo has it out front. Elks get a piece of it. Deflects into the corner. Buffalo along the boards. Brzezinski pins him. Allows Givens to take the puck away. Givens will skate it up and cross center ice. 33 seconds left on the penalty. Givens with it. Givens getting hooked. Stays with it. Holds the puck. Knocked off his stick. Brzezinski is able to throw it down low. 22 seconds left on the power play. Buffalo will skate it up. Elks play it at the blue line. Hansen kicks it forward. Dahl sent ahead. Sinclair with it. Sinclair will skate it in. Puck poked off of his stick. He gets ridden to the boards. 5 seconds left on the power play. Buffalo plays up the boards. They'll skate it up and out. Euchre out of the box. Dahl sends it ahead back into the Buffalo zone. Sinclair to pressure. Buffalo misplays it. Sinclair's going to push him into the boards. Buffalo gets it back. Sinclair takes away from his knees. Takes a shot and the goalie makes a save. Buffalo might have got away with a hook on that one. 10:15 remaining here in the third. Jacobson on the draw, or Hansen on the draw, I'm sorry. Throws up the boards to Euchre. Euchre sends it back down to Hansen. Hansen running the board. Sinclair picks the puck up. Sinclair gets past one. Sinclair out in front. Sinclair takes a shot. That gets pushed just wide. Sinclair in the corner. Out in front to Froelich. That shot attempt is pushed wide. Back up top. Buffalo with it. Elks take it away. Sinclair tries to come in front. Puck comes to Hansen. Hansen shot. Goalie with a glove save. Nice glove save for the goalie there. Hansen shot point blank off. Jacobson will take the drop. Fink ties him up. Buffalo gets it back. Sent up top, past Hobson. Euchre last one back. He will gather it in the Elk River zone. Up the boards to Fink. Fink across to Jacobson. Jacobson has it knocked away. Comes right to Hobson. Hobson has to avoid Fink. Buffalo pick it back up in their zone. Played across. Just send it across ice. Jacobson got a stick on it. Deflects it towards the boards. Jacobson plays it ahead to Fink. Has it poked away. Jacobson sends it up top to Euchre. Past Euchre's stick, up ice. That's going to go behind the net. Hobson back to Euchre. Bucher try to go to Hobson out of his reach. Elks get it to center ice. Buffalo's going to throw it far side of the boards. Now it's going to wrap back behind the net again. Merrick Hansen has it. Shot attempt goes just wide from Buffalo. Back up to the blue line. Buffalo will hold it. Foss gets it up and out of the zone. Sends it to Hansen. Hansen up ice, 1 to beat. Hansen cuts towards the middle. Shot. Goalie reaches up and gloves it. 8:44 remaining in the third. Sherrod will take the drop. Back up the boards. Toth holds it at the blue line. Sends it down to Givens. Givens will play it. Givens gets tripped. No call. Toth tries to hold it. Can't. Ullman picks it up. Skate it behind the net. Buffalo pressuring. He throws it back up the boards to Toft. Toft sends it up ice. Tries to get it to Sherrod. Deflects off a Buffalo stick, and they're going to say offsides. I don't know about that one. Looked like the puck was in first. It was airborne, but looked like it was in first. Sherrod will take the draw. Puck loose along the boards. Buffalo sends it deep. Blinding directs it behind the net. Toft tries to back it up the boards. Buffalo ties him up. Sherrod comes away with it. Sherrod sends it ahead to Givens. Givens catches it at center ice. Givens will skate it in. Goes across to Hansen, bouncing puck. He can't play it. Hansen gets it back in the corner. He's tied up. Givens with it now. Givens behind the net. Up top to Ullman. Back to Givens. Just Sherrod in the slot. Sherrod winds shot blocked. Buffalo backhands away, but Sherrod's able to get a stick on it. Throws it back to the boards. Hansen will shot. That's wide of the net. Back up the boards. Ullman there to hold it. Sends it back down to Givens. Givens in the corner. Stays with it. Back up top to Ullman. Ullman, shot, Hansen deflects it, puck loose out in front, Buffalo tries to play it away. We're going to get a penalty on Buffalo, I believe. Cross-checking. I think they're taking both of them again. Hansen laying on the ice, he gets called for a penalty. That's his face down on the ice. Cross-checking on both of them. 7:25 remaining in the third. 5-on-5. Maverick Hansen will take the drop. Puck along the boards. Buffalo has it. Chips it ahead. Dahl able to play it down low. Tries to go to Froelich just out of his reach. Buffalo has it behind their net. Now he changes directions back up the boards. Dahl back to Froelich. Froelich tries to hit a cutting Sinclair. Over to Brzezinka. Brzezinka's shot blocked. Back into the corner. Buffalo has it along the boards. Elks hold it at the blue line, but bounces off a stick and goes back in. Offsides. .7:03 remaining in the third. Brzezinka tries to send it deep, deflects off a skate, and Frolich's able to throw it deep now. Back behind the net. Far side in the corner. Froelich steps in front, knocks the puck away. Sinclair with it. Buffalo with it, they'll skate it out. Sent across, deflects off of Dahl's skates down into the below the goal line behind the net. Brzezinka with it. Bounces it behind the net to Dahl. Dahl ahead to Froelich. Froelich is able to pick it back up. He sends it across to Sinclair. Sinclair will get it into the zone. Picks it up in the corner. Back behind the net. Out in front. Shot. I don't know if it got to the net or not. Sinclair gets run over. No call. Buffalo plays it ahead to the blue line. Over Dahl's stick and up and out of the zone. Dahl has it. Head to Sinclair. Sinclair will throw that in wide of the net. Buffalo picks it up. Froelich with it. Sends it in on net. Goalie will make the save. Hobson has it up top. Sends it across to Euchre. Euchre takes a shot. Puck loose out in front. Elks try to play it. Buffalo gets it back. Sent forward. Jacobson got a stick on it. Comes to Euchre. Euchre sends it back on net. Goalie's going to pick that up and hold on to it. 5:47 remaining in the third. Jacobson will take the draw. Euchre steps up, holds it along the boards. Up behind the net. Fink tries to get there. Buffalo picks it up. Buffalo up the boards. Hobson holds it on his stick. Buffalo play it at the blue line to get up and out of the zone. Jacobson slows him down. Euchre with it. Euchre to Foss. Foss along the boards. Plays it out into the Buffalo zone. No icing. Jacobson gets there first. He gets word into the boards. Buffalo plays it back behind their net. Buffalo has it. Jacobson gets run over. That's going to be a penalty on Buffalo. Buffalo touches up, and Buffalo to the penalty box. Cross-checking on the Bison. Bison player chirping the whole way to Jacobson. 5:11 remaining in the third. Elks back on the power play. Eric Hansen out of the box. Maverick Hansen take the draw. Back to Ullman up top. To Sherritt. Sherritt, shot. Goalie will make the save. Sinclair will take the draw. Nope, Hansen will take the draw. Sherritt up top to Sinclair. Sinclair gets it over to Ullman. Ullman down to Sherritt. Sherritt along the boards to Ullman. Ullman to Sherritt. Sherritt walks in. Sherritt takes a look. Sherritt takes a shot. Goalie makes the save. Puck comes back to Sherritt. Sherritt